We Predacons forbid you to watch this video if you are under the age of 13. That means you must click the box and exit the video. Yes. But if you continue to watch, it shall avail you not. No. For now the power gauntlet has been cast. Predacons, terrorize!
Hey everyone, welcome back to Input. And in this review, we're going to be taking a look at Pepsi Optimus Prime. It was a Botcon exclusive. That's why we're looking at it, because I miss Botcon. Let's dig into it. Alright guys, so here we got the box, and I gotta say the box looks awesome. So if you really wanted to get this and keep him in box, it'd be totally worth it, because it's super cool. So here's the front view of the box. My box is a little rough because it's old, right? It's like 2007 or so. So it's pretty old. But here you got some fantastic artwork of the Optimus Prime, the Pepsi Prime, and Pepsi logos all over the place. This has got to be my favorite picture on the box because of the background. I just think it looks super, super cool. Then we got the back of the box. We've got all of, the history of the figures and or the whatever the figure history and stuff. Basically his bio is what I'm trying to say. All the Pepsi stuff, bot mode, alt mode, with the trailer. We've got the side artwork right there, which I think looks pretty cool. And we've got the bottom of the box, and we've got the side of the artwork on the other side, which has a 20-ounce Pepsi. Now, this is what really messes me up. We got a real Pepsi bottle here, but that is a piece of cardboard. So yeah, so that's the box, and yeah, let's get this out of the box and check it out outside the box.
Introducing the new Pepsi Stuff Catalog. The more Pepsi you drink, the more great stuff you're going to get.
Sure beats the bus.
Okay guys, so here's what trips me out about this entire thing, right? This is just a cardboard cutout of a Pepsi bottle. That's all. That's all it is. Now, I understand why there's not a real Pepsi bottle on the truck. Right? I get it. I really do get it. Because if you guys were going to keep this in box, there's all types of things that could happen, right? The bottle could explode, crack open, break, whatever, and then you got liquid brown goo all over Optimus Prime. Wow. That sounded terrible. Well, anyway, yeah, liquid brown goo all over Optimus Prime. And which isn't exactly the greatest outcome, for something like this. So it does fit. Here's the part about the trailer that I really like. It does fit a 20-ounce bottle. Here's the thing. The bottle is heavy with all of the liquid in it, obviously. So what ends up happening is the trailer ends up pushing down right here, and it pushes Prime up. So he gets no traction on the front wheels. He does that with everything that he holds. So your best bet is to get an empty Pepsi bottle and put it on here. That would be my suggestion. Or the Pepsi cans. That'd be another suggestion, which we're going to talk about right now. I'm going to show you guys. But real quick, the Japanese version of the figure came with a Pepsi Twist bottle. So if you like any kind of pop culture, if you're into that, maybe the Japanese one might be the one to get. Because like I said, it's a Pepsi Twist bottle and not the regular Pepsi. So I'm going to set that off to the side. And you got the cool Pepsi logos and everything right here on the side of the trailer. And it does go on both sides. Trailer does hitch. And don't worry, we're going to talk about the figure and everything here in a second. I just kind of wanted to show exactly what the trailer can do. So here you have your standard 12-inch Pepsi can, and that fits there. And it does look a little awkward, but luckily enough, not to fret, mon frere, it can fit 2 Pepsi cans. And there you go. And as you can see, these are empty, so Prime's not being forced up, not being forced to sit like this because of all the added weight. Now there is something that you can do as well. This is how I display mine. Let me re-say that. This is how I display mine. So you can stack them like this, and there's room for 3. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool because there is a cutout for 3 Pepsi cans or Coke cans, whatever, you know, if you want to be a monster about it and put Coke with Pepsi. But there are cutouts right there. So I do like to display mine with all 3 cans on him like so. I don't know. I just think that looks super cool. It's like nuclear reactors driving down the freeway or something. It's crazy, right? So, all right. Let's dig into his trailer. Alright guys, so here we have his trailer. I'm going to unhook it and Prime can drive off and go over there while we talk about his trailer. Now his trailer, just like his Generation 1 trailer, has the flip out stands here that all 18-wheeler trailers have, and to basically, you know, give it, you know, the ability to kind of stand on its own. The only downside is now I don't have a G1 Prime trailer to compare this to, but as you can see, it still kind of sags up front. So it really doesn't stand up too well without Prime next to it. And you do have the Pepsi logos and stuff. Now, these are stickers. These are not tampographed on. They are stickers. And that's pretty much it. Now, on the underside here, you do have storage right here for his fist and storage for his ion cannon. And since I am a reviewer, I should probably show that instead of telling you that. So here we have his ion blaster here, and it does store right here on either side. So you do have that there and one right there as well. And if you're like me and you store your Prime's fist in his chest, this does sit, well, it don't work. But yeah, you can store them up here as well. Or you can store the gun here or on the opposite side, and that's where the gun sits. So you do have that. And if I bring Prime back, like I said, I store Prime's fist, very old school G1 toy style, in his chest here. And the fist sit on the back right here. They plug in perfectly fine. And what's really cool about this is it kind of gives it a bit of a mud flap look, I find. So, I don't know. I think that looks cool. So if you guys really wanted to store them back there, you totally could as well. And like I said, it gives it a bit of a mud flap look, and I dig that quite a bit. Yeah, not really too much to the trailer here. It's, you know, there's no roller or anything like that for the trailer. This is what it is. The wheels on the trailer are rubber, and if you guys can see that, it still says Desert Dog on the wheels. I'm not too sure if that's coming through or not, but it does say Desert Dog on the wheels. So, yeah. Great little accessory, great little trailer. I dig it. I think it's super, super cool. Yeah, but there's not really much else to talk about here on the trailer. So, let's dig into Prime. Alright guys, as you can see, we got Optimus Prime right here. Now there are a few differences, not really many, just really 2 differences between this one and the Japanese Pepsi Convoy. You have the shorter smokestacks This is because it's based on the Toys R Us re-release Optimus Prime from around this same time. And this is, at the time, the American Pepsi logo. The Pepsi Convoy actually has the Japanese Pepsi logo, which the only difference between the two is that the word Pepsi is up top instead of on the bottom here. So, yeah, that's it. Shorter smokestacks and Pepsi, the Pepsi logo. Now, the truck is still die-cast up right here up front. The feet are still die-cast and everything. He is painted up in this wonderful Pepsi logo design with the red, the white, and the blue and everything. But it is really weird how it's done. As you can see, the blue is not painted entirely on the arms. It's just painted on the outside of the arms, which I feel like is an odd choice. But again, I get why. You know, you still kind of want to have that Optimus Prime look when he's in bot mode. And you do have the rub symbol right up top, which on mine still totally works. Rubber wheels, it does say Desert Dog. And again, since this is the reissue, you do have this peg right here that holds the wheels on and in that does kind of slide to either side. It doesn't come out, as you can see right there. It won't come out, but that's what's holding the wheels on. It's part of the redesign for the re-release back in the day. So you also have the Pepsi logo on the back of the feet here, or the back of the truck, or taillight section, whatever you want to call that. And you do have the solid port. Now, I know later Prime releases, like the Bape ones and stuff, this was hollowed out so you could put the gun. So you can put the gun right here, but that's not the case here. It is a solid peg. And yeah, because like I said, it is based on the Generation 1 re-release of Optimus Prime, the Toys R Us one from around this time. And the fists, like I showed earlier, do store in the chest compartment still. So you do have the Pepsi logo right here on his front bumper, which I think is a really nice touch. I dig that quite a bit. So yeah, would you say we get this guy in bot mode and we check out his bot mode? Alright guys, now we've got Optimus Prime in his bot mode, and everything from the truck mode does fold over into his bot mode here. You do have the Pepsi logo, like I said, at the front of the feet, and you do have the Pepsi logo kind of layout right here now, where the original, I guess, like tech looking stickers would be on the shin. You do have the Pepsi, I don't know what's that called, the Pepsi Flow, I guess. And what's cool is, since this is based on the re-release of Optimus Prime, you do have the remolded fist, and so he doesn't have to hold the gun all cattywampus like he originally did, you know, because the original G1 figure had to hold the gun like this. This time he can actually hold it like he properly should. And this kind of goes with what I was saying. You see the blue on the arms right here. They didn't paint the entire arm blue, which again I feel is a really weird choice, to not at least paint the top of the arm and like the bottom, you know, just paint the entire thing. I find it just a really odd choice. Pepsi logo again, the American Pepsi logo here, the short smokestacks, and what's cool is on the head you do have on the side on Prime's ears a Pepsi logo on either side. Now this is Optimus Prime. This is a Pepsi Prime, and I say that because the Japanese version of this Pepsi Convoy is his own character in Transformers lore. So it's pretty neat, but you're getting exactly a G1 Prime. There's nothing really different or anything about it except for the color scheme. So if you're familiar with G1 Prime, then you are 100% familiar with this figure as well. But yeah, I really dig this figure a lot. I think he looks super, super cool. So, but yeah, that's it for the bot mode. Man, I'll be right back with final thoughts. You guys know how this works.